Hey everyone, welcome. I just wanted to show you a plumbing rough-in I just finished. It's an addition on a house, and it's a 2-bathroom addition. It's got 5 fixtures and a hot water recirc line. See, there's the toilet flange there. It's an offset flange because the joist was in the way. I just used a rubber plug in it to test when I filled it with water. Water line's going up there, which I'll show you in a minute. And over here we've got the 3-inch stack coming from upstairs. Got a thermal expansion joint here. And this is the lav here for this bathroom, this powder room. This is the vent, continues up for this bathroom to the upper floor. The ceiling's going to be dropped in here. I had to do that because there wasn't enough grade leaving the building. I've got everything tucked in the crawl space in a corner so that it gets the grade just. So you can see over here again, I'll just tell you the reason that those pipes 45 out, because it's concrete under there. So that's where the vanity is going to go, and that's all going to be concealed inside the vanity. This is where the pipe leaves the building. There's a clean out right here. This is where I had my test plug in to fill the drainage and venting system. You can go either way with this, and it just goes out to the septic tank, which is pretty close. And I know some of you are gonna say, oh, I would never stub out in PEX, but I like the PEX valves on the finish where you crimp it on and you've got no chance of a leak. The CR19s are a real pain. And yeah, I know copper stub outs look nice, but you barely see them anyways, especially if they're in the vanity. And if they're secured properly, then there's no problem. I've got clips here, back here. This is solid. Same with the toilet. So if you do it right, PEX stub outs, there's nothing wrong with that. I've done it on many houses. So here's the other side here. You can see we've got our cold, hot, and recirculation line, hot water recirculation. So those go up there. Those are a couple water lines going to the upper shower. You can see that orange cap up there. That's where the P-trap's gonna go, 2-inch P-trap. As soon as the shower is done and tiled and ready, then I will come back and hook that P-trap up before the drywall goes up. Then we come along. We got a 3x2 double Y. The other side goes up to the lab upstairs, and this is called a wet vent. That is venting that bathroom, the toilet and the shower and the sink. And you can see the water lines here. This is the recirculation loop right there. So that gets hot water to the furthest fixture quickly. So you can see the water lines going up there to the toilet, up there to the lav. And these water lines just go down into the crawl space, and I've drilled through into the old part of the house and tied in the hot and cold. And the recirc I've run up near the water heater, and I'll be putting the pump in when I come back to finish. I'm not gonna show you in the crawl space. 3-inch comes along here, and there's a 3x2 Y right here that goes over and catches this. That's what vents the toilet. That's why this is 2-inch. This is a 2-inch wet vent. Then it goes to 1.5 inch. Continues on here, a couple 45s into a 3-inch Y on its back, which catches this stack from the upper floor. Take you up, show you upstairs. This is where that vent comes up from downstairs for the downstairs bathroom. That's venting the toilet and the lav. Up into the attic space, out through the roof, and there's the vent for the other bathroom, which is tied in. And here's this bathroom here. There's our lav there. The vanity's gonna go there, and the vent goes up, and there's a fan there the electrician put in, and that's that vent going over and tying and going up. Okay, then we got our toilet here, flange there, water line there, and then this is going to be a nice big tiled shower. I just finished installing this valve. This is a 3-way transfer valve. So on off here, hot cold, and then this is your diverter here, which you can choose to go up to a rain head, or it's going to come down, and this is going to be a drop elbow here, and there'll be a hose coming off here going to a shower bar here, so you'll have a wand style shower up here. And then we've got to get this cover plate back on. I've got this all charged up now. I didn't put this in until after the test because I didn't want to have that pressure on the valve, so I had it looped together here. So now I'm going to put this on. I'm going to tape this all up, make sure no mortar is going to get in here. There it is, all taped up and protected. Now, so there's just a few of my tools. Got the hydrostatic test pump to pump the water up. I had it pumped up to 200 pounds. And test balls, just crimping stuff for water lines. Yeah, all the tools you pretty well need for plumbing. All right, well, thanks for watching, and if you like this kind of stuff, hit that subscribe button. All right, we'll see you on the next one.